Alrighty, I guess going into this matchup, Lucian, any expectations for the Lucian deck? Or?
Piercing Light. Piercing
Yeah.
Light's going to be huge against Annie. I'm trying to think what other spells combo well with Lucian. I'm trying to remember. He's got Piercing Light.
I think there's some interesting Aurora Lucian builds that have been going
Mhm.
around. I wonder if this solution is that. Because I think Aurora Lucian with like you have your Lucian 3 cost for early game pressure, which is what a lot of Aurora decks are lacking. So like by the time you get to your Aurora turn, you're pretty far behind. But with Lucian, I feel like since you have him as a 3-drop, you can have a 3-drop that you can just move around, protect pretty easily, and I think he's just really strong. Again, I do think Aurora Lucian though is a little struggling in the sense that there aren't a lot of really good there isn't a good draw engine for the Lucian deck.
Yeah.
So I think making sure you get your draw your Aurora is always kind of like the hard part, which is really bad when your strategy is very central on one card. But Alex with Annie here jumping out to really quick 2-0 lead, conquering with Poro and the sneaky deckhand, which is I guess exactly what you want to do against the Lucian if it is the Aurora. But I guess we'll find out this turn. So Lucian here is going to what are the battlefields? Looks like Zon Warrens and can't quite tell what the other one is.
It's one of the worlds. I couldn't see it from.
Okay.
Let's see if we can.
Oh, it looks like the battlefield that goes to 9 points. So this Lucian probably is going to be the Aurora build. Lucian moving into that one battlefield. See what Annie does here. And again, this is fight or flight. Fight or flight Lucian back.
Fair enough.
Yep. Protect your sneaky deckhand.
Catalyst. Okay.
Okay. So we now know that that's an Aurora Lucian, right?
Yeah. Is confirmed.
Confirmed.
For
yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Which,
flipping up to 4 points.
yeah, to be honest though, I think Aurora Lucian is not. You want to draw the Dravens, unironically. You're going into Annie with the Aurora. Like Annie is able to just get so many points so quickly. It has a lot of like really strong aggro options, like the sneaky deckhand. And it's able to get points really quickly. So I think it's going to be an uphill battle for the Aurora Lucian deck in order to be able to counteract that early, especially when they're using Fight or Flight and the Lucian really early on. And you're already seeing he's already down 4 points going into it. But a caveat to that. Oh, and there's the Draven again.
There it is.
And another Poro. So he's just building a board. Being able a lot of really strong units.
Passing priority back over to Winston.
Yep. 4, 7, 8, 9. So Winston is at 9. So if he has the Aurora, he will be able to play it out this turn. Question is, has he drawn it?
I don't think he has, just from what I've seen here on the top side of his deck. I don't think he drew it quite yet. I don't think I saw it. He is going to move to Conquer with Lucian. Is going to get it to score a point.
And he's on the board.
And then move back.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is smart.
Yeah. Did see a falling star in hand. Oh, and he does have the Aurora. Okay.
Never mind. He tricked me. I didn't think he had it. I didn't see it in his hand.
Yeah. Wow.
And so it begins.
And Brain here. Not the best card to see out of Aurora for the first card. You want to see your, I guess, what is it, Magma Worms and your. Man, the decks today are really testing me with card knowledge.
Magma Worm.
There's also the other red high cost card, and there's also been a few dragons added into red and orange for more options. I know like Fairy Dragon is another card. I don't know if they play it. Part of me doubts it, but It would be cool to see.
I'm just so tired. I can't remember anything. It's like Alex is gonna move to Conquer. He is gonna get it as well.
Ooh, and a Ferris Forerunner. Ferris Forerunner is another good card that I would assume is in the Lucian deck. And you get the 2 quick conquers, going up to 6. The game is up to 9 due to I want to say Arena's Greatest, but it's not. It's definitely not that. It's the exact opposite of that.
Looks like they're gonna tap out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank on that card.
Ferris Forerunner.
Thank you, Forerunner.
It is Altar of not Altar of Unity. It is yes, Aspirant's Climb is what it's called. I might say, the World's Bundle battlefields look amazing. I think this one looks fantastic, and then in addition to the World's battlefields, there was also a French promo battlefield for, I think it was Altar of Unity, that was released, which looks absolutely fantastic. Just, I guess, a compliment to the card art in this game. It does look, it looks amazing.
You gotta hand it to Riot. The art. The art's solid.
Top notch. So Alex electing to play Ferris Forerunner and his Poro onto Zons. It's gonna make it really difficult for Winston to conquer, especially when Alex is 4 up. And I believe I saw one of those cards in hand to be a flash, so he will be able to protect 2 units. I'm assuming he'll be able to protect his Draven and Ferris Forerunner if it's needed. Winston here behind 1 to 6, but if he's able to get Aurora going and you know, he'll be able to catch up on Temple pretty easily, especially with Aurora already out of the battlefields.
It's a great thing about Dazzling Aurora. Is that it's so easy to ramp right back up with Dazzling Aurora. And the last time I saw Dazzling Aurora is when I went to one of my locals and I had the Falling Star coming out. The Dazzling Aurora was being played in a Volibear deck.
Oh.
And I got washed by it. It was insane.
It sneaks up on you sometimes.
Alright, Falling Star is going to take out that bottom side.
Yep, the Draven is gone. The bad man can't hurt you.
No, not anymore.
But he will be 5. Oh, is that Minotaur? Oh, so Minotaur here can play around the flash, and the Minotaur basically does not allow you to move a unit away from battlefield. So I've seen it a lot as a Draven counter, but it's also, I think, a really good counter into Annie to play around all of their fight or flights, Overzealous fans, and so on. I guess in a deck like Aurora, you're okay with leaving your 8 might units on a battlefield.
I'm equipped a long sword on this unit here. Trying to see, I don't remember which unit this was played right here.
That's the Bryn here.
Okay.
So Bryn here's 5 mites, longsword's 2, so he's at 7 plus 3. That's 10 might total, going into his 8 mites. Oh, yep, they should get off stream. Yeah. Wait, hover over.
That should be on our
Yep.
side.
Yep, there we go. Okay.
I'm going to pull that to ours.
Yeah, maybe we do it in between the games. Yeah, we could do that. We had a little hiccup with the stream stream table, but it looks like we're good and we're back.
Back now some score. Still holding on to that one battlefield.
Yep. And he cannot retreat now because Minotaur. Where's the Minotaur? Oh, Minotaur's behind the dragon. It's not Magma Worm. Behind the fiery dragon. Maybe if we can't remember them, we can make up the names. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, he's gonna conquer there, I believe. I think he's gonna go up to 8 points from that conquer. He's pretty good. But I guess as the Lucian player, the traveling merchant. Let's see what happens here. He has, I believe the dragon is 8 might unit, and Minotaur is 5 might. So he has pretty good answers going into the board here. Of course, going into 3 runes up, Annie is pretty daunting. But I guess it has become a bit less daunting when you can't move units from battlefield back to base. So like Minotaur is preventing a lot of movement from, like, is essentially playing around the fight or flights, cards like that, or flash as well. See what he's able to do here. I do also love the rune arts. I think yellow, orange. Orange Nexus Knight runes are really cool, and the Spiritforged. Have you seen the Spiritforged promos with the like flower petal?
The blossom.
Yeah,
the blossom runes are sick.
those look fantastic.
I love the blossom runes. I haven't seen one in person though.
I pulled one on my last Nexus Night, so I was pretty happy for that.
I need to go to a Nexus Night. I've been so busy.
Well, a great next night to go to, Sully's Abode,
Yeah.
here in the Chicagoland area.
I'm gonna come out here.
Oh.
I think this is the only one I come to, actually.
Yeah. Well, we have locals every Friday, and we try to run a few bigger events. Sending the Magma Warren with the Forerunner. Forerunner Part 1 is done. Now it splits into 2.
Tiny little mechs coming out.
And yeah, Winston, I believe, is at 2. Now, I think an interesting thing here is do you? Oh, I was about to ask if you commit the Minotaur to the battlefield, but I guess you do here. Going up to 3 points in total. I think the thing is with the Minotaur is he prevents movement back from base, but if he's dead, his ability doesn't matter anymore. So if he's able to kill it, it is able to unlock cards like Fire Flight for Aleks once again, and he's able to use all of those different cards for I guess defensively. Off the top of the deck, ooh, and he's getting he is getting the draw. The Infernal Drake is what I'm going to call it, because the Infernal Drake that comes in, I don't know how to pronounce the first part of the name, but when you play me, I draw 1 for each of your mighty units, and that's why he's going to draw 4 from that unit coming in.
Catagrin?
Catagrin, that sounds right. So Catagrin 9 might, so Wes might be able to turn this around. He has 18 might at one battlefield, and I believe that's about, I think it's 12 might on the other. So 18 and 12, and you're looking at a board of a total of 10 might. So Lucian might actually be able to pull back the comeback down 8-1. But I guess for an Aurora, it's not the most surprising.
No. Aurora is, this is what I'm expecting from the Aurora side.
It thrives. It thrives in the when down.
Got a lot of cards in hand. He's just tapped out. That's the only other thing, though.
Yeah, there's no real defensive triggers. Not triggers, but defensive cards. And the Minotaur is gone now, so cards from Annie like Flash and Fight or Flight become available now. So like while he has all those runes open, if he has like Flash, Rebuke, something like that in hand, he can just win the game this turn. We'll see what he has. There's
Rebuke.
that's a start. So Rebuke the not Kindred, the Infernal Dragon, and Fight or Flight. There we go. And Poro's just able to come in, get the point, finish off the game.
There it is.
So that game one will be going over to Annie. And the Annie player is very impressive. They're playing incredibly well so far. Looks like the playing the Minotaur into the base. If he was able to hold the Minotaur back home, potentially he might have been able to get away with it. But yeah, I guess it's difficult to difficult game. And Annie was able to just go up so fast. There's no leadway. And yeah, the comeback from 8-1 falls just a bit short, and Annie takes game one.
Annie.
I guess for game two, is there anything you would like to see sideboarded in? I think if I am playing the, I guess for game two, if I'm playing Annie, I guess you just want to be able to see a lot of those like cheap combat tricks. Maybe Darius decided in. I'm not exactly sure. Rebuke's always great. I'm not exactly sure what else you'd want to side in here. For Lucian, though, I'm really curious about the sideboard for Lucian. I haven't really played it all that often. I've played against it quite a fair few, but most of the ones I play against are like the Weapon Master Lucian. Maybe there is a world where you kind of like sideboard in a like Weapon Master Lucian-esque build. I've seen that happen a lot more in set one, where there was a Master Yi player that I think he got like top 8 for regional. It was a Master Yi that played Aurora Yi, and then that played mid-range Yi, and then his sideboard was full of Aurora cards to side that in against the Kaiser matchup. Maybe there's a way for them to do that. They have like they play Aurora Yi expecting a Draven, and then they side in the Weapon Master package potentially. But I guess only time will tell.
Yeah, time will tell. Let's see what the changes are going to be made. I don't know if he made any changes. As I was kind of looking over, glancing, I didn't think he made any big changes. I think he made like 1 or 2 changes.
The Annie or Lucian?
Lucian.
Yeah, guess we'll see. But it is kind of a lot, like Lucian's curve. Like turn 3, he was able to play out his turn 1 played out the Lucian going second. Turn 2, he was able to get ramp, and then turn 3 Aurora. And even though he was able to get such a nice curve, he wasn't able to overcome the. He wasn't able to overcome the Annie. It's just too much aggro from the Annie legend, and the less meta deck, I guess, his um, finds themselves down a game. Um, Lucian electing here to go first, and with Obelisk of Power. I think that's a Lucian going first with Obelisk of Power. I think it's a really strong combo. Gives you the ability to play out your champion unit turn one. Able to get that champion unit out early, and hopefully this time it won't get fight or flighted instantly, but probably will.
Yeah.
um, And from the Annie, you see the Dreaming Tree. I think Dreaming Tree is really good here. There's not, other than challenge, there's not a lot of self-targeting cards from the Lucian side. I guess his signature spell is does self-targets, but other than that, a challenge. Not aware of anything else. And he plays out the Lucian turn one. We'll see what the Annie does here. My guess, if I had a guess, is a sneaky deckhand. I hope I just saw it in hand as well. There's Sack.
Pot of Greed. What does it do?
I'm kind of surprised though. We've seen so many more stack decks than these than the zero cost draw. Look at top two, draw choose one card. And there's a sneaky deckhand. It's gonna go up to one. And I think he does have the flash in hand, if I did not missee that. So he'll be able to. So even if the Lucian does come in, he'll be able to flash, move it back, defend his units.
Going in Lucian with the counter here. Passing priority.
Oh,
Review.
ride the wind.
Oh no, that's Ride the
So-
Wind. Okay.
He's gonna. Oh, okay. So he's gonna be able to ride the wind, the sneaky deckhand, over to the other battlefield, score a point, and draw one since he's targeting something on Dreaming Tree. So he's able to go up to 2. So the way it'll resolve is Alex will score one. Winston will score 1 point here for the Lucian. He'll go to combat for the sneaky deckhand, and now he has an opportunity to respond. So let's see if he has anything to respond. So it's 1-1 currently.
Sorry.
Yes, yep. So let's see what he does. It's currently the showdown in the other battlefield. Maybe 2-1, indicating maybe it's a potential challenge. Ooh, longsword. Ooh, okay. So he's going to equip the longsword onto the Lucian, and then he's going to do Relentless Pursuit to catch up to that sneaky deckhand, and he's going to take the conquer here. So he's going to go up to 2, drawing from a little out of order there, drawing from the battlefield, and then it's going to restand due to Relentless Pursuit being targeted on the Lucian, and he's going to move back. So the Lucian here outgrowing the Annie early. Going up 2-1, and Annie no longer has a board. But Winston does play the Aurora variant, and I did see an Aurora in hand. However, he doesn't have... He's a little behind on the runes. Oh, and he's just going to play Traveling Merchant and pass.
So he's got 4 runes. It's kind of rough to have right now, especially against this Lucian.
Yeah.
Winston's going to move to conquer and get it. He's going to move up to 3 points now as well.
And the Lucian bouncing himself back to base. And he finds the ramp spell. Okay, I think the Lucian looks to be cooking a bit. He's gonna be at 6 runes next turn. He's gonna be at 8 runes next turn. So
Yep.
no Aurora, but going into your higher rune turns uh, with a point advantage while you're playing Aurora is still pretty good.
Aleks going to be able to score off Traveling Merchant.
And he plays the Ferris Forerunner. And I like the odds for Winston in this one. I think it's looking really good for him.
Yeah, not doing too bad right now.
Oh, and he does have 9 runes. I miscounted that. So he is able to.
Oh, he does, yeah. That's got it. Got
He
the
goes
conquer.
in. There's no Ride the Wind this time. Ride the Wind would have been really good to save for this turn, as you would have had just deny the. Flashing the 9 runes to us, playing the Aurora. Any bets on what's gonna be here first? What's the
It's gonna be that dragon.
the Infernal?
Yeah.
I like the Minotaur. I don't know why. I'm gonna choose that one. Oh, we're leaving the Lucian on the battlefield at the end of the turn. Oh, and you're right. The Infernal comes out. And I think to point out too is like he doesn't need to, I guess, push the ante because he's ahead in points.
Mm-hmm.
So he's already ahead in points. He up 4-2.
4-3 now.
Yeah, 4-3. But Lucian looks to be in a prime position to take this game. He can take it nice and slow. Force Annie to have to get over his huge 9 might Infernal and his 5 might Lucian, which is equipped with the 3 might Lucian equipped with the longsword, making it 5 might unit total.
He's got runes to play with now, though.
Yep, that is true. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna flash. Gets the draw of Dreaming Tree here. Now he has a total of 6 and a 2. Traveling Merchant's effects, discarding the 4-cost Draven. Let's see what else he has for us here.
Taking a second back. He was gonna play something, but taking it right back.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty pivotal turn here. Let's see what they can.
Because it's hard for your opponent to react right now. Your opponent's tapped out. So
Yeah.
right now you are kind of in control until Winston's next turn.
Yeah, you have free reign to basically do whatever you want with the board. I do see the Kaisa and the Fizz in hand. Fizz would be able to get stack deck, ride the wind, but not sure what else.
I think maybe looking at that Fizz, or this could be the Kaisa coming out actually.
Yeah, Kaisa accelerated.
Kaisa accelerated, yeah. So this could be all 3 going in to attack that battlefield, possibly.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like Aleks might be moving to Conquer.
Yeah, and I feel like you have to make like obviously you're gonna win this trade, right? You're gonna win the combat, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it is a unfortunate trade to have to make because you're essentially giving up your. Oh, and he plays the cleave.
Oh, you got to cleave.
Oh, cleave on the Kaisa, so that means he can't get rid of both the Ferris Forerunner and the Kaisa. He has to get rid of the Traveling Merchant and something else. Because he. Right? That's how math works. Yeah, because he's 13. Nope, he can get rid of the Kaisa and the Traveling Merchant and the Forerunner. Because that's going to be.
I think it's still just enough to get rid of it.
Yeah, because it's going to be 7 and the Forerunner 6. It's going to be 13 with those two. And he has 14 with the on the battlefields. The Lucian player has 14 on the battlefields.
I just got to think, what do you want to get rid of, though? Winston.
Yeah. Because I could see an argument being made for keeping the Forerunner, but probably.
I said Merchant leaving
Oh.
Forerunner. Okay.
Am I miscounting the math? Oh, I think, did he leave the Forerunner, making it 9, 13? Maybe I.
You can ask him.
Yeah, we can ask him after the match. But interesting, Forerunner remains. I guess it's okay to keep the Forerunner because it's 6 might either way. Just since it's just going to pop off into 2 tokens.
I think it's better to keep Forerunner on the field anyways, because you don't want the 2 tokens to pop off anyways.
True.
Because 2 tokens then could move around a lot more, you know. So I think it's better to just get rid of the 2 units and keep Forerunner stationary as much as possible.
And a really big turn here for Aleks because he since he was able to clear that battlefield, now Winston doesn't have any units on board, and I don't think there's a lot of accelerate units. Maybe a rogue Kaisa in the deck, so he's not able to capture a point this turn. Aleks will be able to go to 5 and kind of take the lead on and take the tempo back in his favor. Winston here has to, I guess, play a bit of catch up, but he has a really large hand and a really nice hand to do that. So we'll see if he's just using this turn to rebuild. Oh, plays Rel. Interesting. Rel is Weapon Master. And I'm surprised that he plays Rel out, but he doesn't equip the. Maybe Rel is not Weapon Master.
I was going to say, I don't think Rel has Weapon Master.
Yeah, maybe it's tank is the key word.
Yone coming out.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, Rel is tank. My apologies.
So Yone coming out with the Dazzling Aurora.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, me, Rel's ability is when I attack, you may play an equipment with energy cost no more than 2 and attach it to me. So, Rel, interesting choice here. I'm sure it combos really well with the longsword, as you're just able to attach the longsword to Rel when Rel attacks. So looking what to do here. Do want to comment, Winston has the really nice Ari Spirit Blossom sleeves as well. And full alt art runes. And the alt art Lucian. It might be it might be a max rarity deck.
Is it the over number?
Yeah, that's the over number Lucian one. Ooh, but it's not the metal card, and we did see a metal Lux today. So
No metal card.
Yeah.
Not special, no. Not special. Now I gotta be biased.
Yeah.
No.
Man, if I had a metal card, I'd be scared to drop it. You know?
Yeah, I'd be scared to I'd be scared to carry it around, it getting dented and stuff, you know? Because like we were saying before, it's not heavy. I feel like it would get dented so easily.
Yeah. You'd need a protect it. You need a few rels with tank around that middle card. Um, um, he's gonna use flash, move the Forerunner back to base, then move it to the battlefield, go up to 6 points here, um, and let's see. He has 6 more runes to play with, and wow, he's a pretty nice hand. He has Ride the Wind. I'm trying to see what defensive options he has that he'd want to leave up for next turn. Um, could oh, that was his trash that he was looking at. I was I'm so used to seeing those big hands from purple. He's gonna play out the Annie, get the Ride the Wind back, uh, and he has 2 Ride the Winds and a Flash. So hand is looking pretty good.
He's got insurance.
Yep, that's for sure. And he's gonna have 4 runes up uh, during Winston's turn. And Winston does have a pretty good board, but Alex, not too shabby of a board himself. The Annie and Fizz, I believe that's 6 might total on that battlefield, so you have to go over 2 6 mites. Yone by itself is at, I believe it's a 5 equipped with a 2, so it's 7 might. So you'll be able to trade into something, but then again, playing around like the Flash, the Ride, the Winds is going to be pretty scary. I think Alex, though, here might just want to try and keep the Ride the Winds for next turn, maybe potentially try to go for a double conquer, but we'll see. And important to note as well, I did see Lucian playing the signature spell with the Volley Bear logo on the. I'm totally not looking it up right now, the name of it, but it's essentially the red spell from set 1, where
Ride the lightning.
a Sky Splitter.
Oh, Sky Splitter.
Yeah, so energy cost is reduced by the highest might unit you control. So if he's able to find a big unit, or even though he has 0 runes up, he still has the potential to play that. And he's going to challenge the Yon with the Ferris Forerunner. Great card here because you're not able to I guess, fight or flight that or move it. And you're able to move to an open battlefield and kill one of those tokens with Yon if you decide to go through with that play line. Let's see what he does here. Oh, and he moves both. Oh, faking us out here.
About to move 2 Rels into the Annie. And that. What was remaining under that Annie?
They're both. It's Fizz. So
Fizz, that's what it was.
8 might into 6. Let's see what Annie does. Annie does have Ride the Wind and Flash. It's gonna like to use Flash, save both units, and Winston will conquer, get a point. And he is able to move the Yon into the open battlefield, and Yon will be able to kill something in base. And since it did play the challenge, so it was damaged, but now it's fully healed. So you kind of play around the Ride the Wind, killing it, but just gonna move there. And okay. Oh, and he's gonna use the Rebuke to save a unit. Let's see what he's able to do here. Looks like he has a Relentless Pursuit, but I believe Relentless Pursuit is action speed, so he won't be able to save his unit. He'll just have to go back to base. He will be able to play it out again this turn, but that is quite painful because you're not able to play it at base. you're not able to kill one of the opponent's units at their base.
Still scoring though.
No, it does not score.
Or not scored. No,
Yeah,
no, no, no.
it's not scored.
Yeah, that's what it's not scored.
Oh, and he's able to. Okay, so he's able to play Relentless Pursuit, get Yon back. So in a way, he is able to play around it, but at the cost of a lot more runes. Let's see what he decides to kill here.
A lot more tapped out now.
Yeah, and everything here is pretty much a basic 3-cost vanilla. So he's electing to kill the Fizz. And then I think Allah is going to ride on what he... Oh, and Worm from this Aurora. So now that he has Worm on the battlefield, Worm is an 8-might unit, so if he does have a Sky Splitter in hand, he's able to play it for free. So he's able to get himself some more reaction cards during his turn. So we'll see where he plays the Worm. And he's going to reinforce... And he's going to reinforce the battlefield with Yon. So Yon and Worm, so it's going to be 15 on one battlefield, 8 on the other. And let's see what he's able to do. If they're able to double conquer here. Now, normally when I see this battlefield where I see 9 might and and a lot more on the other side, I usually would be inclined to be like, it's over, it's game.
Yeah.
This Annie's got it. Lucian's got it. But I guess in this situation. So, gonna go over with all of his units into the 2 rows. He's going to... And he's going to kill the Annie and 1 token, so he's going to have the 1 robot left. He's going to go up to 7. So if he can hold here, he will be able to win the game. And I do wonder how Lucian's going to do this, because... I guess I think maybe we saw a Kaisa in the battlefield, so he might be able to play Kaisa out, but it's going to be really hard to get through this 5 might on Obelisk. And I see another Aurora, and I think I see the other ramp spell in the Lucian's hand. Maybe he has another Relentless Pursuit in hand or something of the sort. Oh, and he has the Magma Worm makes all of their mighty units come in ready. Kindred draws 1 for every card that's mighty. So he's going to be able to come in with the Kindred, the Infernal Dragon ready. And he's going to have to push into that battlefield. So, and he has the Sabotage to see what he has in hand. And the Annie player there is just going to scoop. What a play. I wonder if he drew... he must have drawn the Sabotage off of the Magma Worm, but great play from the Lucian there. Excellent play from the Annie as well, but Lucian, Annie is going to scoop after that, and Lucian is going to take game 2. So we are going to be going to game 3 with Lucian going to the Annie. Annie is going to have turn priority, so Annie's going to be able to choose what they do here. But yeah, great game so far. I think this has been one of my favorite matches as of yet.
It's been good. It's a good back and forth. It's been close. It's been a nice close back and forth, and been interesting to see the adaptation from Winston after the first round, because you saw how Aleks was playing in the first round and how he was kind of in control, and then Winston not so in control at first, and then turning it with the Aurora, and then getting, once he got Worm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Worm, bro. It's Worm, man. It's Worm and Aurora. That's what it's all. I mean, that's just an insane combo to have.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Um, and I totally forgot too that that card's into ready because of Magma Worm. Great play. I think it's a good testament to the deck building of the Lucian player.
yeah,
And obviously he is currently this is round 5,
4.
round 4. He's currently 3-0. And
Are
oh
both these guys 3-0?
yes, they're both 3-0. And it is going to be Arena's greatest with Annie going first. So
You're good. You can keep talking.
um, So it's going to be Arena's greatest for Annie. Now, Annie with Arena's greatest is going to start off with 1 point as long as they don't miss the trigger. um, and that's going to be, with the speed that Annie plays at, Lucian being a really slow deck and Arena's greatest with Annie going first, that's going to be a lot to overcome for this Lucian player. But he's a great player. We'll see how he's able to do it. And he has a sneaky deckhand in hand. Oh, but he does not have a turn 1 play. And Aleks is at 1 for Arena's greatest. And Winston's also at 1 as well for Arena's greatest ability. 3, seeing that Lucian come out. See what he's able to do here. Oh, stack deck and sneaky deckhand are available. Let's see if he... stack deck, look at the top 3.
I feel like, is there ever a situation where you keep stack deck in your hand, or do you see it and you're just like, nah, I'm just gonna play it?
I mean, I think it depends on your runes a lot. But also, I think in Miracle Draven, there's a lot of like turns or situations where it's sometimes better. Like if you have a turn for a Miracle deck, it's better to just keep stack deck in hand because you're able to save it for that turn where the turn where you're able to pay 1 for the reduce the battering ram cost. So I think it has a lot of like really cool combo potential there. And I think also there's probably also other variants of decks where it's better. Ooh, and he's electing to play challenge with the Lucian and sneaky deckhand. I wonder why he didn't just move the Lucian over and then play challenge after. But interesting play line. And I believe the battlefield that Lucian's playing is called like Hollowed Tomb. What it does is if your champion unit is in trash and you conquer that battlefield, you're able to get your champion unit back into your champion zone. So giving your ability to recycle your legend. And I think with Lucian always coming out really early, I think it's a great battlefield to have. Also, I'm interested because I do see the ram spell in his hand. Wonder why he didn't. Because if he moved the Lucian over, saw what he could have done for Ride the Wind, then if he did Ride the Wind, he could play that spell. But if he did not have it, he could have played the ram spell and been up 2 runes. But I'm not an expert at Lucian. I'm sure there's definitely reasons why you would play those lines out. But we're seeing another stack deck here. Stack deck is one of those cards. I like playing green a lot. I played Yeast at 1. I've been playing a bit of Leonis at 2 in this year. Stack deck is a card I wish I had. It's just such a nice consistency piece for your deck. 1 cost really cheap. It's just a great card overall.
It's Pot of Greed. It's literally just Pot of Greed.
Yep. And he's going to play out the Kaisa Accelerated.
There you go.
So he's going to be able to draw a card off the Kaisa Conquer. So Kaisa Conquer's effect draws a card, restands 2, and he's going to go up to 3 points. Now, we'll see what Lucian's able to do here to respond. Now, it is a bit scary for if you're Lucian to move it into the battlefield in case they do have a Ride the Wind, because you're essentially giving up 2 points. But he's going to move into it, and there is no Ride the Wind, so Lucian's able to move into it, get a point. I guess you don't even necessarily play Ride the Wind here. Oh, and I just saw in the Annie player's hand is Thermo Beam. So if he is able to play out the Aurora, Thermo Beam is able to clear it from the battlefield. So moves Lucian back. Is 2, recycles 1. Ooh, plays Longsword. I wonder if this is going to be a Relentless Pursuit. Oh, challenge against the Kaisa.
Wow.
Yeah, and clears his board. And Lucian looking to be in a pretty good position here. So, Annie playing out the sneaky deckhands, getting a point. And we'll see what else it has in hand. Ooh, and reinforcing that battlefield with Draven.
It's a solid card to reinforce it with for sure.
Yep. It's essentially 6 might. And then it has flash. Oh, and he looks like he has flash in hand as well. So even if he's able to give Lucian a lot of might, like he plays punch up or something like that, he'd be able to just protect his units.
Oh my god, the third challenge coming out.
Yeah, challenge. That's
Draven.
If anything else, I've learned that challenge into Annie's pretty good.
Well, at least Alex knows that there's no more challenges on the board. At least there's no more.
True. Hopefully.
That was the last one. Unless that man's cheating.
Yeah. It's going to go there, get a point, and conquer. I do want to point out, I think it's really good that Winston's conquering in the open battlefields. He's like essentially adapted to the Ride the Wind turn 1. Because if he went into the Sneaky Deckhand battlefield, Sneaky Deckhand Ride the Wind, it could be potentially a lot more problematic. Where he would have to expend more resources in order to prevent the Sneaky Deckhand from scoring and then getting a point for holds. But this way, going to the open battlefield, he's not killing the unit, which, it's a 2-might unit in the grand scheme of things. But he is able to prevent the double score from Ride the Wind, like on his opponent's turn. Aleks does get the holds points, going to draw for turn. And we've seen the Ferris Forerunner come out and be kind of the MVP for the last couple of rounds, and it seems like he has one in hand again this turn. He's going to, play the Ferris Forerunner to the battlefield. I'm going to reinforce it a bit. He is up in points, and I believe the Lucian is at 6 rounds. So next turn he won't be able to play out the Aurora. And pretty good hand for Annie. Fight or Flight, Thermo Beam, Ride the Wind, and Flash. So a lot of movement in that hand. A lot of potential for a double conquer. Moving the Sneaky Deckhand back. Stand 2, and he's at 4 runes. I think it's a testament to how familiar Aleks is with his deck that he's able to look at the cards while upside down.
I was gonna say, yeah, he keeps getting the cards upside down, but he's not bothered by it.
No, he's probably played Annie a lot, seen these cards hundreds of times. be able to recite them from. I don't even know where I was going with that.
That's okay.
But pretty good position here for him. Winston here does have a Rel, Lucian, and a Lucian equipped with a longsword. And does get assault from the legend ability, so essentially when he's attacking, the Lucian will be at 6 might. So equal to the Forerunner. He's gonna pay. Let's see how many runes he pays. Pays 3. What could this be? Ooh, interesting. So Sky Splitter's cost is reduced by the most might unit on your battlefield. So since Lucian is at 5, Sky Splitter costs 3, as we just saw there. And then kind of a really risky play, because now if he has the Ride the Wind or the Flash, your Sky Splitter's kind of null and void. And he's going to Fight or Flight the Rel back, and Forerunner is going to be able to heal itself. So Forerunner is going to be able to go back up to. Is going to be able to heal itself back up to 6 might, and those 3 runes for Sky Splitter essentially not utilized. Let's see what he does here. Ooh, Relentless Pursuits. Ooh, nice. So Relentless Pursuits. So he's going to be going 6 into 6 with the Rel into the Forerunner. Does have only 2 runes up. Let's see what Annie's able to do here. He does have options. Flash and Ride the Wind are both great options here. I think because, yeah, it's essentially, do you want to try to put your unit in danger? But if he does Ride the Wind Forerunner over to Arena's Greatest and he doesn't have an answer with 2 runes, Aleks could go up to 6 points, get a point for hold, 7, and he would just be able to hold for game. And so here comes out the Ride the Wind. Let's see where, and he's going to move the Forerunner to that battlefield. Let's see if Winston has a response to the activation of this card. We know he doesn't have a challenge. Winston's scoring just goes up to 5. And the showdown initiated by the Forerunner just starting. 2 runes. I don't know what you could do. Maybe another Relentless Pursuits, potentially. Oh. And Aleks is going to score there. Going up to 6 points. And Winston sees the writing on the walls and he's just going to concede there. Oh.
Go ahead, bro.
Alrighty. Hello. We're here in round 5. The 2 last undefeated ID'd, so we're going to be bringing you a match of, I believe, 1x1 and 1 x0 at 1 tie. And it is going to be a Victor versus the boogeyman of the meta, Draven. So I think Draven here won dice roll. Ooh, interesting. Draven is going to. Oh, is this double Targon's Peak? Okay. So, whenever you conquer a battlefield this game, you get to restand 2 runes. Interesting choice for Draven. Usually Zons or it's usually Zons or Reavers, but I see a bit of a different approach. The Victor playing card sharp. Let's see if. Ooh, Draven denying it. I feel like every time we've seen card sharp be played on stream, they've rejected the peace offering. But moving Treasure Hunter to Targons.
Omar will score the first point here.
He's gonna pay 4. Draven. Oh, see, this is a really good angle for Cole. He's able to go with card sharp. Electring Yordle is able to give him a draw. Plays Victor, generates a token. Um, and he's going to pass here. So the Victor, obviously not going to go to a battlefield, just going to try to play the starving approach against this Draven in order to attempt to deny him card draw from the easy conquers. So it's just going to try to build up the board and play for starving tactics. Draven is going to move. He's still at 1 point because he did not he stayed on that battlefield. So oh my gosh, and double Noxus this turn. That is not one you want to see if you're playing Victor.
What is this?
Yeah, I kind of I believe is that a Vanguard card or something. The token. I mean, by the rules, I'm pretty sure you can have anything as tokens. So, he's got some kind of token. Maybe we'll.
It's like a One Piece token.
One Piece. I don't know. I think.
I had it tilt full like 90 degrees. I don't like.
Ooh. Okay.
That's
So he's able to get rid of 2 4-might units. The Draven. Ooh, and he's able to move in, and he's able to get rid of the Overzealous Fan and not commit a body to a battlefield. So, and look at that, Draven only has 3 cards in hand. I think it's Fight or Flights, Ferris, Forerunner, and something else. It's Rebuke. Oh, interesting. He's able to conquer both battlefields. He's going to play out a token. I think it's Weiss. I'm pretty sure that's Weiss.
What? From what?
Weiss Schwartz. It's the Fate set from
Oh.
Weiss. I think that's the Fate set. But he conquers the battlefield and plays a hidden card on the Targon's Peak. Great position here for the Victor, up 2-1, but then again, I'm interested why he went to the battlefields. I feel like he could have stayed another turn because he still has the, I guess he does have the Noxus and the Treasure Hunter.
I think it's just the fact that it's Draven, and it's just, it could be scary to, I mean, Draven can ramp up so quickly, so maybe it's just the fear of letting Draven ramp and trying to get points on the board as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be it.
Yeah. And I think I was mistaken on this battlefield. It's not 2 Targon's Peaks. The other battlefield is the deal an additional damage one. It's the whenever you use a spell here, deal additional damage. And then he's going to go into the battlefield, plays the Hidden Blade, draws 2 for his own units, draws 2 cards, refreshing his hand a bit. And he's going to play 6 for the Forerunner, sacrificing gold for it, and resetting 2 runes for Conquering Targons. Or potentially not. And let's see what the Victor's able to do here. So I think the Victor, there's been a lot of, there's been 2 popular variants for Victor, blue and yellow legend. I feel like the yellow legend has been a lot more of an aggro-based deck, where they focus on just essentially a lot of low-cost units and a lot of removal spells just to quickly remove. Oh, and they're going to call off Targons. And since an action was played, they will not be able to utilize the Targons. So Victor is going to be able to, ooh, um, play the 4 Might Rush unit. He's going to attempt a trade with a Noxus. Um, and yeah, he's going to go there. He's going to play Stupefy, conquer the. And Victor is looking like a very good spot here. He's going to be able to get 2 points this turn. Um, and yep, send the 2 runes. Let's see what Draven's able to do here. He just has the lone Ferris Forerunner on his battlefield, and it looks like he has a lot of. He has Rebuke.
Is Victor the secret sauce to stopping Draven, possibly?
Potentially. Ooh, and he's going to use Wages of Pain to force out the trade here. Let's see if he's able to do anything. Ooh, Spinning Axe to keep the Forerunner alive. Still able to generate the golds.
And the Conqueror as well, too. Yeah. These guys neck and neck.
Yeah, but really high level gameplay from both of these guys. I feel like they've definitely seen this matchup a ton. Obviously, they're both undefeated. I guess 1 draw for both of these players, so they're very skilled. Victor's going to hold here, going up to 5 points. And I'm interested to see what Draven has, what Victor has in store for his turn here. Draven, once again, has, I think it's like 8 runes up. So if I was playing the Victor, I'd be very scared to do anything this turn, but we'll see what he's... ooh.
Vengeance.
Vengeance comes out. Kills the Forerunner, and Spinning Axe will disapparate at the end of the turn unless he's able to play something to equip it, which I don't think there's any way to do so. And let's see what... Yep, he's able to conquer, go up to 6. Get a recruit from your legend ability, and play 3 for card sharp. Let's see if he takes his peace offering of gold. I'm assuming probably not, since you have so many runes. You don't feel like the Draven's doesn't really need it. And then standing 2, and then Spinning Axe disappears. I guess Victor's in a good spot here. However, Draven's going to need a double conquer here. 2 up. Kills the token. He's able to get a point and draw. Ooh, and he does draw the Kaisa, which is a great card to have here. It's going to be able to generate you, be able to play it accelerated, and also potentially draw a card if you conquer with it. He's going to play Spinning Axe on the Noxus Hopeful. Ooh, plays Salvage in order to force out the trade between the 2. But I don't think this is the worst situation for this, because you can just play Kaisa Accelerated and draw a card off of it. Ooh, interesting. Chooses the Fight or Flight back. Goes up to 6 points for... Or I think he's marked as 7 for Draven. So we can play the Falling Star out. Target Zenzao with both triggers. Kill that. Interesting that he didn't let the trade happen and play the Kaisa Accelerated. I guess you do have to keep up a lot, because you do want to make sure you're able to keep up the Rebuke just in case they play a Watcher. But yeah, keeping up 2 just in case they play out the Watcher. You want to be, if Draven's able to hold one of the battlefields here, he's able to win the game. I guess Victor looking like he's in quite a precarious situation. Now, what gets you out of the situation if you're Victor? because even if you play Watcher here, 2 runes up overzealous fans, I still don't think you're able to get out of it.
Not much. With only 2 order runes, I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to take a Hail Mary with all these blues. So I don't know. Watcher, yes, but even then, you're still only conquering 1 battlefield, so...
And the only thing I could think of is like an Imperial Decree Bellows Breath to get out of the situation, and just, hope he doesn't have the hard bargain.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
he's gonna
Victor is
scoop.
not seeing any options here, so he's just going to decide to scoop up the game and go go up to the next game. With Draven taking game 1 here. Looked pretty good for the Victor. It was a really interesting back and forth match here. But yeah, so I guess when going into this matchup for round 2, is there anything you're looking for sideboard wise? What are you thinking here?
For Victor,
Yeah, I guess for either.
need more... We need more units. We need more units on board. I know it's Victor, so it's like we're just gonna spam, just tokens and stuff. But like when you're playing against Draven like this, we need to cover the battlefields with something. You know? And even if you can get like the Imperial Decree or something, just something out there. It's just getting a unit on the board is better than nothing. And I think that was the problem, because when it comes to Draven's side, it was just being able to just like snuff out everything after each play.
Yeah.
And just like being able to do that, that's what was getting, caught up every single time. So are there more units? And like, I don't know why, but like the order runes were just like not there to me. I didn't see a lot of order runes, which was weird.
Yeah, I think also I know one of the best yellow cards, or one of the best order cards to play into Draven is going to be the Call to Weak.
Yes, yeah.
And not seeing that in the game is, I think, something you definitely want to see into the Draven matchup. Because in worst case scenario, you trade a 1-cost recruit into 2 might token, which I guess is the worst case scenario for the Victor player. But still a little bit of value there. But I think Call the Weak is a really good card in this matchup. I think also Singularity is fantastic. Victor's just not seeing not seeing the cards he needs to. Looks like they're resuming play here. And we have Obelisk of Power from, I believe, Draven, and Valma's Lair from Victor. Now, I think I've seen a lot of Dravens play Obelisk so that they can turn 1, play out their 4-cost Draven unit. And he does remember the trigger, so that's fantastic. No judge call there. Base 3 for Plundering Poro, draws a card. And see, this is, I think, a situation where call is very strong. Because now imagine if you're able to draw the call here, move Yordle, get a point, call, kill a token, and trade it with a Draven. You're up so much value in that situation. But
that's huge.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it in his hand. He is just going to take the Conquer, go to Valmaz, use the Victor, generate a token. And let's see what he does. He plays Card Sharp. Let's see if he accepts the offer of gold. And nope. One of these days we'll see it. One of these days.
One day somebody will accept the gold. They are gonna hide a card as well.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? Cutthroat?
I think it's gonna be Facebreaker. I think Facebreaker's. I think I saw a Facebreaker in his hand. To be honest, that's why I'm hedging my bets there. But possibly a Facebreaker. But yeah, Draven's hand looking very healthy. Again, this is mid-range Draven, so see what he's doing. I guess he's pondering if he goes into the battlefield and tries to pop the hit in, or if he just goes for the open battlefield. Oh, and he's committing there, passive priority, and declining the attack trigger, and it is a face breaker. And I think an important thing to point out is that Biomoz does not allow you to go back to base, but in this instance, the when both units are stunned at a battlefield, it is recalled to base and not moved. So technically, it does not count as a move when you move back to base, which is why it gets past the Sonya's trigger. That unit is still stunned, and that unit's still stunned, and it gets recalled back. So, oh, and he passes the turn there. Yeah. So he holds not a great turn for the Draven player. Victor is able to hold, goes up to 2 points. Man, a Call of the Week would be fantastic here. Once again, you can just move to a battlefield, conquer, trade. Victor going up to 3 points here. Oh, and there's the Cole. Cole of the Week. I think interesting that he decided to generate the recruits. I guess, yeah, it makes sense. But if he had a hard bargain for 4, it would have been very difficult to play around if he did not generate the recruits first. The Victor player is in a very commanding position here. He is at 4 points. And yeah.
No.
He's at 3.
It should be a 3.
Yeah, you're right. Because he conquered turn 1, then he held 1, conquered the other. So yeah.
Yeah, he's at 3.
Paying. Did he pay 4? Oh, he paid 5. Okay. I paid 5 for the Darius. And debating between the spinning axe or the hard bargain. Oh, and decides to play the spinning axe, attaching it to Darius, moving to the battlefield, killing the token, drawing a card. And there's that hard bargain. Important thing to know is that the Draven is at 8, so he plays around a lot of the removal like Singularity, but we did see that the Victor player was running cards like Vengeance. So if he is able to get a Vengeance here, it's going to be a bit rough for the Draven player. And I don't know if the hidden card is most likely Fight or Flight, so we'll see what happens here. Victor going up to 4 from the hold point. And yeah, I'm not liking the hand from Draven because it looks a bit rough, especially with no units, but he does have the search. He does have a fair amount of draw, so he'll be able to comb through the deck pretty efficiently.
Leader Victor coming out now.
It's a party.
Gonna pass priority now, too.
And another thing to note, too, is Draven is only at 6 runes, so Victor does have the advantage in terms of like total runes as well. So it's looking pretty good right now. Oh, and he sees the Darius off the top. But I guess it would be pretty... Ooh. And he is grabbing the Darius from the stack deck. Let's see if he plays it out here. Ooh, okay. Plays out the Darius, cycles the rune. Darius comes in ready since it's the second card played. Comes in for swings at 7 into Zons. Kills the unit, and the ability of the yellow Victor at base triggers, creating a token. Um, and quite a scary board. But he is tapped out. So one Singularity, one Watcher, one pretty much anything kind of clears a lot of this. I guess the one Darius is at 8s. Ooh, and it looks like he does have the Singularity. Oh, Shark. Okay. Killing of the unit at Zon's, and then he's going to be able to move a token there, go up to 5 points. And I guess an important thing is he doesn't really need to push the pace of the game. He does have point tempo. He's up by 2. So he is able to comfortably not need to overcommit to try to flip the other battlefield that the Darius is on. Man, having a Darius and Draven in the same deck is hard to it's hard to remember to say the correct name, um, since that both are pretty similar. Or I guess both names can be a little bit confusing. But he's going to pay 2, play the Overzealous Fan Out. 4 runes up. Oh, and he's going to play the Fight or Flight, move Darius back. And he's going to try to go to Vamos, kill the token, and draws for winning the combat and goes up to 5 points. Interesting that he committed a fight or flight there. I think you could have, if you were playing another unit, I guess if you want to play like Overzealous to base. And Draven's hand looks like it's pretty much all spells. So it's going to be, he's going to have quite a few combat tricks. He does have Spinning Axe, Hard Bargain, Rebuke, so a lot of options here to counter whatever plays this Victor is going to attempt to make. He's going to move Shark into the Overzealous Fan. Thinking long and hard here about what he wants to do. And he's going to pop the Overzealous Fan to push the Shark back, which I guess isn't too bad of a decision here. Victor is able to just go with the Wonder Crew. Oh, and he plays Ride the Wind to get over to that battlefield. He's going to try to push it. He's going to try to push himself to get up to 6 points here. Oh, and Draven goes to 6 here, wins the combat, gets a draw, and next turn potentially might be able to go to 8. So now, instead of worrying about trying to go to 8 points yourself, just to clarify here, he uses Victor's Legend ability to generate a token, then he plays Call the Weak, sacrifice the token, so he's just not going to play the token out. And he's going to go with the 1 unit, conquer both, going to 7 points on the Victor side. And with only a Ferris Foreigner and an Overzealous Fan in hand, needing to conquer both. Oh, he has 2 Rebukes. Oh, this is going to be a really interesting turn. Victor, of course, leading 6 up. Could be leaving up something like Falling Comet, Imperial Decree, or the 5 cost clear 2. And and he's just gonna scoop. So it's gonna go to 1-1. Both we're gonna go to a game 3 here. Great game, great game 2. I think it was a little unfortunate for the Draven side that he wasn't able to draw any units. So there's a lot of turns where he just had to pass with a lot of runes up, and Victor played it and piloted it excellently, where he, instead of going into the battlefields, he's just able to play around it, not giving the Draven opportunity to, not giving Draven the opportunity to use those cards from hand, and yeah. So, oh. So 1-1.
I love what they're talking about right now. I wish you guys could hear it.
Mirror matches. Well, they're talking about mirror match experience that they've had in the past. But it looks like they're finishing shuffling and they're about to go into their mulligans. Draven going first. Let's see what these battlefields are. And Reaver's Row versus Ravenbloom Conservatory. So Ravenbloom Conservatory, what it does is when you are defending here, you can reveal the top card of your deck. If the card that you revealed was an event card, you get to draw. You get to draw that card at hand. If not, I believe you bottom deck it. So Victor starting off, going to 3, tapping his legend, creating a token, and playing out Honest Broker. So he is going to have 2 units. He's going to move the Treasure Hunter over to Ravenbloom Conservatory. Interesting that he chooses to move it to Ravenbloom Conservatory instead of the Reavers. And he's tapped out as well. So I guess Draven's banking on the top deck being a event. So he'll move his Treasure Hoarder, Ravenbloom Conservatory triggers, and it is a Ride the Wind, which you will add to hand, and the unit will die. And let's see if he has the... Ooh. And double conquer from Victor here, playing out his legend, his champion unit as well. So now he's able to not only get the unit, attempts to resolve Ravenbloom, the Rocket Barrage is seen on the top deck. He's able to add that to hand. What Rocket Barrage does is you're able to deal 4 damage to a unit in base, or you're able to kill a gear, and you're also able to play it repeated. It's a 4-cost, 1-power card. And Draven Conquers, able to generate a gold for winning and drawing a card as well. Playing 2 to Ride the Wind, moving Draven over to the Conservatory. And to the Reaver's Row. Reaver's Row is going to retreat the recruit back to base, and I think he forgot to activate the trigger of his Victor Legend to create the 1-cost token when Treasure Hoarder was killed. I'm playing Overzealous Fan and Noxus back at base, Overzealous Fan on Reavers. Let's see, very strong turn here from Draven. I believe Draven is at 3 points here because he conquered turn 1 with the Treasure Hunter, turn 2 conquered both battlefields with the Draven, right?
Oh, it shows 2 here.
Was that 2? Oh, I thought he was at 3. It's fun with the blurry camera because we gotta try to zoom in on the dice and enhance, try to see. But Draven here, pretty good position. Victor conquers Ravenbloom, goes up to 3 points. And he plays the Rocket Barrage to get rid of the Hopeful. And creates a token. And
He's at 4.
yeah. Oh. Yep. He goes to 4 from the hold since he's starting his turn.
So it was 3. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, Draven looking pretty good here. Up in points. His turn is starting, and having both the Draven and the Overzealous Fan is pretty nice. Now he just needs like a Ferris Forerunner or something. And that looks like a nice stack of cards in the Draven's hand. uh, ooh, plays Piercing Light. Piercing Light to get rid of a recruit and the leader. Uh, Yikes. Things just went from bad to worse. I guess as the victor, what are you hoping for here next turn? Draven is tapped out here. I think Watcher would be fantastic here for the victor player. Yeah, Watcher. I'm not sure what else Victor can see. Oh, and he does have the Watcher. Plays 7, playing it out rested. And did he pay a power for the Watcher? And Watcher, Bellows Breath. Did he recycle a gold token for the Watcher? Oh, okay, and then he recycles the double clunkers here, goes to 5. And really strong turn here from the victor, able to get Watcher out and clear both boards.
What a turn. In an instant, what a turn.
Yeah.
I was literally thinking, too, I was like, what if he's got a Bellows Breath? Like, because I was thinking, like, what if he's got an Imperial Decree Bellows Breath? But I wasn't thinking, what if he's going to use Watcher into Bellows Breath, which is smart.
And it's a really good combo. I mean, obviously, it's a fantastic combo here. The Watcher's Bellows Breath, just great combo. nothing more to be said. I think Bellows Breath is one of the best cards that Blue's gotten, and it just combos so well with Yellow. Because, like you said, the Imperial Decree is able to combo really well with it. It has really good battlefields, like the Void Gate, where you're able to deal 1 extra damage. Fantastic card. And Victor here is going up to 7 as Draven is not able to conquer any of the battlefields. He's able to move both tokens back, protecting them. Victor making another token unit here. Plays out Onspark. And I think he's going to just shore up his own battlefield here, try to build up as big of a board as possible, and try to go for the game next turn as he's at 7. Let's see what this Draven player has.
Omar
Ferris
needs a big
Forerunner.
turn.
Yeah, a huge turn here. And I'm not seeing a lot of units, but of course he does have the shovel, so essentially his graveyard becomes an extension of his hand. He's going to be able to conquer with the Forerunner, get a Kaisa out, accelerate, conquer something else at another battlefield. So a lot of really good value there from that situation, or from the shovel being equipped to the Forerunner. But we'll see what he's able to do here. And I think he's thinking of the he's gonna send the Forerunner into, and the Hidden Blade comes out. And I think, you're gonna need to expend the hard bargain here. You have to, unless I mean, you lose the game if he doesn't have it. But Draven's gonna go to 5 here. He's going to, I'm assuming, play out the Kaisa Accelerated, or does he not have enough runes anymore because of the... Oh, and he only has 4 runes up because he doesn't have... Oh, okay. Paying the 2 runes for Noxus. And he's going to pay 2 for the Overzealous Fan, so he's just hoping to hold the battlefield, make sure his opponent doesn't go, and then we'll... Oh, damn. basically the victor player revealing his hands says, choose how you want to die. And the Draven here conceding game two. Yeah, Victor had tons of tons of options there for removal, tons of ways to get past it. And yeah, Victor is able to take game two.
My man said, "Here you go,
Choose
here you go,
choose
bro."
how you lose.
Ooh. My man,
Yeah.
my man said, "Here you go." Yeah. It was like tarot cards, bro.
Yeah.
My God. But it was good stuff. I mean, it was a really good set to watch. Honestly, that was a good back to back. That was probably my favorite set so far.
Yeah.
Because that was seriously like, that was almost like an FGC set. Honestly, like that was something I would watch like last night. Like that was weird. Like that was so back to back. Like those guys were going point for point. It was weird.
Yeah, and they had that huge comeback turn where he was able to play Watcher and Bellows Breath to just completely blow up the battlefield.
It kind of makes me curious, like if Artem was it Artemis? Was the tag? Let's see. Artemis.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they didn't do Watcher into Bellows Breath, like how would that game be different? You know, would Omar be on, the flip side, or like would it still be on, his side? So it's so interesting to think about that. But now we got one more round left, and then we're in our top cut phase, guys. So don't go nowhere. We got about 20 minutes left in this round 5. So everybody's just finishing out here. We're gonna go walk around for a little bit, and then one more round. We're in our top 8, and then we get to go home and eat.
Yep. We'll be back with round 6 in a bit. Righty. We are here in our round 6. So what is currently happening is most of the matches from top 6 are guaranteed into top 8. So a lot of them have intentionally drawn. So there's a total of 4 intentional draws because they guarantee top 8. What we do know is the Annie is guaranteed into the top 8. It is going to be Draven, Annie, and I believe it is one unknown deck that we haven't seen yet. But the matchup that we do have here currently are Tony versus Cody, and both of them are on the verge. So they're going to need to essentially win this game, and it's going to be force a win and in scenario for both of them. I believe that for Cody, if he does win, it still would come down to breakers as well. So that's currently the situation. So it looks like Tony is able to go first, gets his 2 runes, plays Ravenbloom, and we do have a Kai'Sa versus Irelia, so no red-purple in this matchup at all. Just not on the same legend. I guess you do have red from Kai'Sa, you have purple from Irelia.
I can hug you right now, bro.
But
beautiful. What a sight to see.
Yep. Kai'Sa starting off with Ravenbloom student, playing out the Watchful Sentry, is that what it's called? Nope, not Watchful Sentry, but we're playing out the my card knowledge is really getting exposed here, but it is going to be the 2/1. It is the Watchful Sentry. I was right. But playing out the Watchful Sentry, and Cody's going to play out the Stelcorn Herder, and he's going to have 1 rune up. Let's see what they're able to do here with this. He's going to recycle the rune to equip the boots onto Stelcorn Herder, buffing it up to 5 might. Playing around something like, I guess, I mean, you're still kind of exposed to Falling Star, but you can play around the card that the deal 2 damage on battlefield repeat. You could tell it's a long day. The piercing light a little bit. Making it a 5 might units. Play around that. He's just going to play out the Kaisa, conquer the other battlefield, go up to 3 points because he does get 1 for holding. So Tony, quick. So Kaisa's up to a quick and up to an early lead. Does have 2 runes up. Kind of wonder if they'll have a like hex tech for the deal 3 damage. He's going to move Stalkhorn Herder and get a free draw from the Stalkhorn Herder's move effect. Go up to 1 using the battlefield's effect to pay 1, drawing a card. Then he's going to, let's see what he does here. He's going to pay 1 and he's going to choose to charm the Kaisa into that battlefield. He's going to play Hextech Ray, dealing 3 damage. Let's see what he does here in response. Hextech Ray resolves. Okay, he's going to play Stack Deck, look at top 3. Oh, it looks like he's fishing for something here, and he doesn't find it. Oh, this might be going a little south for the Irelia player.
What do you think they were looking for?
I think they were looking for anything to buff the Stalkhorn Herder, because right now Stalkhorn Herder is going to trade with the Kaisa. And he plays another Hextech Ray to attempt to kill the Stalkhorn Herder. And he's going to on guard the Stalkhorn Herder. It's still going to trade with the Kaisa, but obviously it's going to be a little bit more favorable. And I think that was a really good charm for the Kaisa player. Now Kaisa's able to just hold the 1 battlefield that it's on, conquer, move over, and Irelia doesn't have any units. It's able to get out to a pretty quick and early lead. He's going to play Stack Deck and find, I think it's Ride the Wind Charm and Sneaky Deckhand. Let's see what he grabs here. And yeah, just going to pass the turn over. And right now, I know this matchup is very... I feel like this matchup pretty heavily favored for Irelia, since they're able to heavily favored for Irelia, but Kaisa looks like they're doing pretty darn good right now. They're going to be at 5 points in total with getting the hold and the conquer here. And they have a full set of runes to work with. And they're going to retreat, get a rune rested, to kind of ramp, pay 2 to play out the Ravenbloom student once again. And they have 4 up. Irelia here is going to go to 6 runes, probably play out their champion units. And Irelia here is still not out of it yet. I can see that they have the dance, the Irelia signature spell in hand as well, so that'll help them play around a little bit, whatever the Kaisa may throw at them. But a quick early lead for Kaisa. Kaisa kind of playing an aggro deck here. Playing really aggressively, trying to get those points before Irelia can be established. And he's going to be equipping the boots with ganking onto Irelia, paying 1 and using the Irelia legend ability to ready it, moving it to a battlefield. And Cody is going to get to 2 points. Going to get another point, and he's going to leave 2 up. Now, he has 2 up. He doesn't have a Zonius. He doesn't have anything protecting the Irelia. If Kaisa can play something here to maybe get rid of the Irelia, it's gonna be kind of over. but Kaisa also at 5 points here, so it doesn't really necessarily have to go for game. They're able to go to 6 here and just kind of build up their board if they wanted to. They have a lot of options, but while Irelia only has 2 runes up, there's only such a limited amount of cards that they can play here. So probably would be the best time to try to kill the Irelia and try to go up a game. But Kaisa is just electing to move, go to 6 points, and pass here. So not playing out any other bodies, not playing anything else out, but just going to be at 6 points here with, what is that, 10 runes up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Kaisa's going to use ganking with the boots, going to go over to the other side, and they're going to get a point, go up to 4. And we'll see what else they do, if they have any other cards that they want to play out, or if they're just gonna leave it all up as a reaction. And they're gonna play Sneaky Deckhand to go to a battlefield. They don't conquer since they held that battlefield, but establishing a unit there just to make sure they have, I guess, some unit presence there. And they do have 4 runes up. So for Irelia, that's pretty much a lot of options. Tony here is at 6 though. And he's going to play the Falling Star twice onto the Sneaky Deckhand. And 10 runes up. And he's going to play the Not So Fast. Denying keeping his unit up, but he's back down to 2 runes. So Falling Star is not so fast, so Ravenbloom Student still at 2, still equal might with the Sneaky Deckhand. And he does have, and Tony does have 10 runes up. Oh, and he's gonna play Progress Day. I think. Oh, and the Irelia says, "Let me think." So, trying to see if he decides to counter here. Progress Day is going to draw 4. When I see the Time Warp get drawn, interesting to see what they're going to do here. And Ravenbloom Student is at 3 now, since the Progress Day was able to be resolved. I did see Blade Dance in Irelia's hand, so if they want to commit that, they would be able to save their Sneaky Deckhand. Let's see what the Irelia player does here. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to go there, conquer the battlefield with Ravenbloom Student. He's going to have 4 up. And Ravenbloom Student is going to conquer the battlefield. Tony's going to go up to 7. Irelia with the boots. And he's going to play Get Excited here. So Get Excited, you discard 1, and then you deal... discard 1, and then he's going to deal some damage. An important thing to notice here is he doesn't have to declare what card he discards until it resolves. So, yeah, he's going to be able to discard the Time Cord and deal 10 damage, playing the Deflect. And it looks like Irelia is going to die here.
That's rough.
Yeah, so... So, a little bit of clarification here on Get Excited. So, Get Excited the way that Get Excited works is you play Get Excited, and you don't have to discard the card until during resolution. It works kind of like Misfortune's signature spell as well, where you don't have to pay the discard until the card's resolution, which would be uh, the damage here. And so Tony very kindly let it go. So so um, Tony allowed him to take it back. And he gets the rune back as he played for the deflect.
Good sportsmanship. I like it.
Yep, and it's still Cody's turn. um, um, and so Tony's going to pass here. He's going to get his 2 runes. Yeah, very kind of Tony to allow him to take it back, but that might be a game deciding here.
It's still really nice of Tony to do, honestly. It's better to have a conscience. Oh. Never mind, bro. Watcher comes out. Never mind, bro. Never.
I would not have. I
You wouldn't have, bro?
not in this situation, no. I mean, if it's like 2K, if it's 2K on the line.
You're trying to get that money.
Yeah. Also, I
I
feel
respect
like
it, bro. I respect it. I respect it.
I feel like also,
Oh, Blade in the Stupefy?
it's
What an interesting game that we got so far. Been really interesting. And remember, this is the last round right before top 8.
yeah. And so the Irelia gets +1 when you choose it with a character effect. Bit of a confusing game. Yeah, so he is able to tap the Kaisa to pay for the deflect cost of the Stupefy, but he, I guess, elected not to.
Just the on card. This one's got me sweating.
Yeah. And the Kaisa player is just going to scoop here.
They're not the only ones sweating, bro. My man's
Our
having
player,
sweating.
we can hear the audio, so players taking his sweatshirt off because it's a bit hot in here. So I guess just to clarify a little bit here, the Kaisa player, after he played the on guard, and after the on guard resolved, the Kaisa player is going to choose to just chose to scoop the game because I mean, at that point, there's nothing else that they could do. And I guess that is a really rough matchup for Kaisa going into the Irelia. It's just the Irelia deck is like protect the queen kind of deck, and your best unit in that deck has deflect as well. So like whenever you want to try to get rid of the Kaisa, you have to target it. It gets deflect, able to play around a lot of cards, and plus the +1 additional might is also very hard when you're trying to, I guess, clear it, because it's just every time you try to use spells to clear it, it's very hard to play around and get rid of that Irelia, even when it doesn't draw the Sonya's Hourglass or Guardian Angel.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Like you were saying before too, that was it was a nice gesture, but I mean it came down to one of the game deciding factors, unfortunately, for Tony.
Yeah, because the get excited, you don't have to discard the card until the resolution phase, and so like since he technically did not choose to defy the card's activation, the card during resolution when he discards it, that'll decide how much damage it does in the same way that Misfortune's signature spell works, where you pay the power after. Just that came out with the most recent. It came out with the rule clarification a while ago, but I think it was reinforced in the most recent rules set. So Kaisa player, very knowledgeable about the rules and sequencing of the game, and letting him take it back. And yeah, he takes it back, very kind gesture, but the Irelia does go up 1-0. And yeah, I do also think Kaisa did have a few unfortunate draws. There was a few turns. There was a turn where they had a pass with 10 runes up, which is unfortunate. And it looks like they're flipping battlefields. So I believe Kaisa flipped the Reaver's Row and Irelia flipped the Obelisk of Power. Yeah, and we'll see what happens here. But yeah, I would not allow.
I mean, you make a fair point. I mean, with a lot of money on the line, I mean, that's
Also,
fair.
especially in this matchup too, right? Like you're playing an uphill battle playing Kaisa into Irelia. It's a really hard matchup the way it is. Yeah.
Just have to see how it keeps playing out.
Yeah, and just to clarify, you can tap Kaisa to play for deflect cost. So Kaisa is able to be tapped for deflect.
Yeah.
So the stupid buy was just, I guess they just, I mean, it was a miss. Misses happen, and don't think the one rune mattered in the end. But yeah. Irelia is starting off first. I guess Kaisa electing to go second. And he plays Guardian Angel and Stack Deck here. So, yeah, Guardian Angel and Stack Deck here on Irelia. It's going to be pretty good. Good turn one with the Obelisk of Power. And passing over, Kaisa's going to go up to 4 runes. And let's see what to do. I'd like to play out the 4 might, the Kaisa champion unit. Passing over to Irelia. Let's see what Irelia does here. Irelia's hand is interesting. You have 2 Zonia's Hourglasses. And boots. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a very difficult game for Kaisa here. I think next turn they're going to be able to play out their Irelia Legend, equip Guardian's Angel, has the Zonias to back it up. It's going to be very difficult for Kaisa to clear out all of these units. Okay, so playing out the Lecturing Yordle, getting a card draw, and then playing out the Plundering Poro. And let's see what happens here. He's going to play 5 to play out the Aurelia, recycling a rune to attach to the Guardian's Angel. And Aurelia gets a boost. He's going to use Aurelia's Legend ability to recycle another power and reading the Aurelia. So Aurelia is going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 might, I believe. +1 for Guardians, +1 for Ready, +1 for choosing. And 4 + 3 is 7, so yeah. He's going to move 7 into Kaisa. Kaisa's going to use Reaver's Road to get out of that battlefield. And it's going to go to 1-1. Now, a really good card that Tony could potentially have here is the kill all gears card. The red, what's it called? Thermo Beam. If Kai'Sa has the Thermo Beam, that would be pretty solid. Gonna play Progress Day. Progress Day, attempt to draw 4 here. Kai'Sa says that Aurelia says that it resolves. He's gonna get his draw 4. I mean, a lot of cards in hand, which is fantastic, but it's going to be really difficult to... I mean, the Aurelia is just going to move over, clear the board. So it's not looking great for Aurelia here. For Kai'Sa here. You just equip the boots, move over to the other battlefield, and then you just have tons of battle tricks in your hand to kind of win the combat. And another sack that comes out. I didn't quite see what they drew, but I'm assuming they grabbed the Blade Dance, the Aurelia signature spell here. Equip Boots' Swiftness, so Aurelia is going to get +2 from Boots, +1 from choosing. And then Aurelia is going to move over. Aurelia is going to go over. Aurelia is at 9, tier 6. He's going to play the retreat, attempt to move the Kai'Sa back to base. Let's see if... retreat the Kai'Sa, move it back to hand. We'll see if he has to Defy in order to keep the Kai'Sa there, or if he just allows it to resolve. And it resolved. Kai'Sa's going to go back to hand. He's going to be able to ramp another rune, and the Plundering Poro is massacred. And he's going to play 2. Let's see what he does with those 2 use. Maybe he can put Tie Turner, protect his Aurelia. A lot of possibilities here. He's going to pass, and he's going to have 6 up. He has 1 face down. Don't forget to recycle that one. Just want to make sure they remember to recycle that unit. Plays out the Kai'Sa accelerated. He's going to be able to go to Reaver's Road to get another card draw. Now, I guess the scary thing here for Tony would be if he has Ride the Wind in hand. Because if he rides the wind over 2 Reavers, this is going to be very scary here. And yeah, the Conqueror goes through, does not have the Ride the Wind in hand. So Kai'Sa's going to be able to conquer that, get a card draw. And he has 6 runes up. Um, let's see what he's able to do there. Plays another Poro. And Kaisa has 11 cards in hand. Passing with 4 up. Let's see what... Um, he's going to gink Irelia over. Irelia is going to get the 1 point for holding, 1 point for conquering, so it's going to go up to 5. And passing over to Tony. Now, Irelia being at 5, having those 2 gears to kind of like save it essentially, and heat runes up. And 8 runes up. Scary situation for Kaisa. Ooh, he's gonna go for the time warp here. Oh, and he's gonna play the hard bargain repeated.
That was a big chunk of change that was just blocked.
And it's just such an uphill battle for Irelia, because for Kaisa and Irelia here. And he's gonna move with both of those units into Obelisk, going up to, and then Cody just said he went up to 5 in the hold, so I must have, my mistake, I must have missed a point there. But yeah, no, see, it's just, I'm really just going to be able to use gank over to the other battlefield, and then, and he's going to go 8 to 6, and there's just...
There's only 2 runes left too. What do you play here? What do you have?
I mean, you could play a Hex Tech Ray.
Retreat on Kaisa.
See, the thing is, like, the retreat's fantastic because you're able to save a card and you're able to play out the Kaisa, like, back out the next turn. And you're able to ramp, which is all fantastic things. But the thing is, like, you're not really progressing the board state, and I really just able to just jump around, going battlefield to battlefield, and deny, I guess, anything you try to accomplish here. So... we'll see what Kaisa attempts to do here. I have 12 runes total. And 6 runes up. And I really wish we could stream some of the players' commentary. Yeah, and it's just looking really rough for Kaisa here. I don't even know what you would do to get out of this. Maybe like Watcher and hope he has nothing in hand. I guess you Time Warp. Get Excited is also a card.
I don't think he has Get Excited in hand though. 'Cause every time I see him shuffle, I don't see Get Excited. That's the only problem.
Guess he needs to get excited.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow, I just...
Unless I just saw it there. The second to last card, I think I maybe just saw it.
Yeah, but even if you have Get Excited, what are you going to discard in order to play it, right? Like,
yeah, because you lost Time Warp.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Could run multiple Time Warps. That's the thing with the Progress Day Kaisa builds. It's just, like, like, I know card draw is probably... is essentially the best thing in game, but like I don't know exactly what answers you're looking for in this game here. Ooh, Thermal Beam's a great answer though. That is a fantastic card.
Does he have a
That
counter?
might be exactly what he needs, and everything dies. He has nothing to counter
Wow.
a thermo beam. Oh my gosh, there, there's a chance. There's a chance. There's a hope and a prayer. And he's gonna play Singularity now, targeting both. And he plays the on guard, putting buffing Irelia by 3 because you choose. So Irelia goes to 7. Um, and he's gonna move the Plundering Poro in. Let's see, does he have something? And he has Defiant Dance. Yeah, and that's game. Oh my gosh, the thermal. I guess.
They shook
And
after that.
yeah, that's tough game, tough pairing for Kaisa there. Played really
Wait,
well.
what did he just? He just drew. What did he just draw?
Um,
Oh, his two get excited right after he just drew them too. Literally right after another his get excited. One after another he just drew them. That's so rough.
I would have gotten so excited to see that card played again.
I know. He almost had the sequence too. That's so rough.
But unfortunately, a really hard matchup. We are more than likely going to be. I really it's going to come down to tiebreakers for him, just to see what other X1 and ones win. But more than likely, I would assume the Aurelia might be at the top 8. But time will tell. And there's a bit of time left in this round, so we're going to be right back, and hopefully when we come back, it'll be the round of top 8. And again, the ones we know of for the top 8 is going to be one Annie, one Draven for sure, one, I believe the Lucian player made it as well, and one unknown, probably a Draven though. But we'll see what else makes it into the top 8, and we'll hopefully see you guys again at the next round.
Yep, we'll be right back.